We say, ah, Gari, 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 Gari from the hood. Gari from the hood. Gari from the hood. Gari, 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 Gari from the hood. Gari from the hood. Gari from the hood. Gari, 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 Gari from the hood. Gari from the hood. Gari from the hood. Gari, 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 Gari from the hood. Gari from the hood. Gari from the hood.
Niggas ashamed to be Garifuna, that's ridiculous. But I represent with pride, cause I am on my different shit. I speak against straight.
Eddie GNG's in the building. So stay tuned in. We're gonna ask him a lot of questions about his career, you know, his trip to Guatemala, and you know, his upcoming album that's coming out. So, you know, just tell a friend to tell a friend, send them text messages out there. You know, let it be known that he's here, and you're gonna get to hear from him. So, you know, send them messages out there, let the people know. Don't log off, you know, don't take off your TuneIn app. Stay on, just leave it playing. Help us stay online. We need the support from the people. We need those people to log in and to stay on so that, you know, we can stay on the radio, because we want to do this, we like doing this, but we need your support, and we're very thankful. So we thank you all for tuning in. Check this out.
Yeah.
Make a little funny sometimes.
I like that twist to it. I can relate to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the day we made this too.
I like this song. This is one of my favorite songs, man.
Good luck. This guy Ed, man.
I always listen to this. This is like my personal playlist. I listen to this. I listen to I see, man.
You know where this track came from? I had a vecina back home in Nepal. He had like 5 videos, kids starving. And they used to come to the house and ask for food, or run into our neighbor looking for somebody to give them lunch.
Right.
You know, because at 12 p.m. you don't see nobody in the street. People are home preparing for lunch.
Right.
Those kids, no shirts, shouting, hungry. And I was like, damn, I thought about that again.
Right.
And I was like, I'm gonna put that reality into music, into song.
Right.
That's how I did with Batosa. You know? And those guys, they're like 25 now. They 26, 25. Probably the last ones they had, he's probably 19 by now. But Batosa came from a real situation.
Okay.
Yeah, man. She used to go to the street, play cards, hustle, a club, and live. And she used to leave those kids in there without taking care of them.
Wow.
The husband he just used to fish, and he was not like a solid, you know, stable economy in their house. So everybody basically was doing their own thing, but they forgetting about the responsibility. The main responsibility was the kids. See those guys? They grown. They're independent now, you know. But this is what they went through. Thank God we didn't have to go through that.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow, that's why. And this song was inspired by that.
You know.
That's what's
That's what I said. You know? That song till today, La Buga. I just gotta shout the acapella, man. They take over.
Wow.
Things like this, it lives it lives a good concept, but at the same time, it leaves marks behind it. You know, it never dies. Listen to the lyrics, and thank God we put it in a good note and changes. The arrangement was something else.
Right.
You know, we was like, oh, we're gonna try something else on this. And everything came together, man.
I like it though.
Yeah, man, thanks.
I personally like it. People that's tuned in right now, you know, let it be known, Eddie GNG's in the building. You know, he got a lot of songs out, man. Noche de Sexo, Solo Dale, Verano Caliente, a whole lot of tunes, Touch Your Toes.
Yes.
Así Me Gusta, a whole bunch of tunes, man. He's here right now. You know, Ed, what up, man? What's up?
Well, enjoying this, a pleasure to be here. You know, I'm very grateful for this invitation. And always proud, man, for what you're doing, and thanks for having me here and to be part of this whole movement, which I know that you believe in it, so that's what you're doing for us. And thanks for the support that you have given us for all this time. And I want to thank a lot of people, man. LA, they're listening in LA, Philly, they're listening back home in Honduras, Guatemala, Canada. I want to thank all those people that been supporting Garifuna music in general, not just my music. And Guatemala City, it's a blessing, We love this.
Cool, man. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. And I also want to thank you for coming down and taking your time to come down here and to, do this show with us.
Right.
We do this every week. There's a lot of you out there who's listening. For those who just tuned in right now, Eddie GNG is present. So, Ed, man, what's up? What you got, man? I know you got. You just came back from Guatemala.
Yeah.
You did your thing out there. I saw the pictures because I follow what you do.
Thanks.
I'm a follower. I know that you have a couple of videos, and we're going to talk about a little bit of all of that.
Right.
That release. You have some songs on iTunes,
yes,
and you also have songs on CD Baby. Right. So, we're just gonna take it from the beginning, man. Welcome. Make yourself comfortable.
Oh yes.
We're gonna have this conversation, and let's take it from the top, man.
Yeah, man, and we will continue, because I feel like this is a new start. It's a new beginning. Every time we step on something that's new in our picture and in our surroundings. And I'm more than blessed. I feel like I can't really complain. People be showing love lately.
Right.
And it keeps getting bigger and bigger, and I'm proud of all these different artists that's doing the same or doing bigger things than me. They were motivation. And this is it, man. Eddie GNG is coming out with a new material soon. We got a lot of tracks. We have a lot of I sent you like 3 tracks actually.
Yeah, you did.
Only you gonna play them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's exclusivo. Just for Juleon and Puntalogy. We got all these things coming, and
right.
It's a blessing, man.
Cool, but before we get into that, I would like to know, what inspired you to get into music? How did you get into the game?
Well, since I was in La Boga, that's my town, Ecuador. I'm saying, big up to all people in Ecuador.
Yeah.
I used to do reggae music in Spanish.
Okay.
Alright, and I came to the US when I was 12.
Right.
Then I became a DJ 2 years after.
Wow.
It was strictly Caribbean music, reggae, soca, and some hip hop. That was my thing. I was one of those Garifunas that was not too proud of playing punta. I was like, what is this? This is not popping like that. Alright, I played because people was asking for whatever was popping around that time. But I was not too proud, to tell you the truth. My goal and my dreams was to become a Spanish Garifuna artist, but singing reggae in Spanish, in the reggae genre. In 1994, I got introduced to GNG band. I was like, alright, let me go give it a try to see what's up. Randy or Sue called me, he contacted Planamo. Planamo was the one that reached out to me, big up to Planamo Sound. Now Planamo is Randy's cousin. Since I was, Planamo used to come to the crib to see me DJ. We used to be in the same circle. We grew up in Jackson Avenue. Big up to Jackson.
Word.
Jackson, the Prospect.
Big shout out to Puntalogy too, man.
Yes.
He happens to be one of my favorite DJs, but continue.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah, the dude is a beast, man.
So from there we went to a meeting in Jordao's house. That's like Jordao. He was the one that gave us the opportunity to link up in his house as a band, to give it a try to see what was going to happen from there. Then we started it. We did like 2 practice. That was 1994 on July. And all of a sudden everything stopped. Then 1995, in February, that's when the band really became solid. And we named the band Garifuna New Generation, which is GNG. So from there it just became a dream. Everything became like a challenge. I had to learn this whole punta thing because that was not basically the thing that I was into. But I challenged myself to learn the music and how to sing it well. Then the motivation started growing. So what happened was that from there, Randy or Sue, they taught me how to play piano.
Right.
started coaching myself in vocals. He was the first one to train me how to do sing and write. And it just became a dream after, you know, especially when someone told me that I can't sing. I couldn't sing well. That someone else was better than me. I was like, for real? All right, I like that. I'm going to show you that. I like when somebody doubt me. You know, when you tell me that I can't. I won't say nothing, I won't argue, and that was the whole bottom line. I just went in, started writing. I wrote My Baby Sunday was the first track. That's gonna be my album. It's a very, very, very good topic. It's a real topic, you know what I'm saying? It's about abortion, and I wrote that in 1995. If people was to hear that song today, I feel like they will think that I just made it today.
Wow.
We were talking about that earlier. Classics is classics. The topic in the song has to do with music. That's what stays as a legacy.
Right, exactly. But as far as you just mentioned how you like when people doubt you, it's one thing when someone doubts you. To the people out there who are listening and who aspire to do what Brother Eddie GNG is doing, it's okay if people doubt you. It's a problem when you believe them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Bomb.
Oh, yeah. If you believe them, that's a big problem. So, you know, and obviously, and then if these people who doubted him, he wouldn't be here today. You wouldn't hear all the wonderful songs that he put out there. I just want to
I appreciate that. Cool. You said it well. Cool. You know what I'm saying? If you had that, it couldn't be.
Right.
But so that was a motivation from that, you know. Then I started watching bands, you know, artists that I like. Started from C-Boys and Boga Boys. Then I started collecting those records. Calical band, La Rune Hati, Grupo H was one of my favorite bands. You know, from there, Garifuna Kids came out. You know, so that was like a total new sound. So my motivation was growing and growing. And from there, Garifuna Legacy, transition from, you know what I'm saying, kids to legacy. I was like, all right, this is it. All right, I like this. So it was getting better and better. Travesía band was around that time. I had a lot of motivation, man. So that's what kept me going. I was like, yo, if these guys could do it, that means I could do it. My time will come. That's all I had in my head, like, the time will come.
You worked with GNG, Garifuna, New Generation.
Yes.
I want to make sure, and that album came out 2007.
2004. 2004.
Yeah.
The Struggle album. One of the members of GNG actually gave me that. That album played
Dennis
gave me that album, and I still have the same copy. Dennis, if you're listening, I still have that album.
We go to Dennis.
Dennis. So, how long was the group together?
Well, the group started in 1995. We became solid as a group.
Right.
Then I felt like around 2002, right? 2002.
Yeah.
That's when we split from our first manager. You know, I was like, all right, I think it's time to move on. Then most of the instruments that I possessed around that time, you know, was very useful to start the band from the new beginnings. So we started the whole thing again, but it was more independent. I was basically managing the whole thing. Alex Sherman was my right hand. You know, then Kocho, you know what I'm saying, came in and invested with us.
Yeah.
And we started the whole thing again. And we got new members, Chaka D, you know, Hefe, Young P. And Big Cam came in last.
That needed to happen.
You know what I'm saying? So that was like the
Big Cam worked with GNG?
Yeah, he was with GNG. He was with us. Yeah, he was the last member.
You go to Big Cam, he was the one that came in last.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Rancito from Alaga and the band.
Yeah.
Drummer.
I forgot about him.
A lot of people started backing us up, helping us, and we went through, man. We went through a lot, but
Yeah.
it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? I think I learned a lot from that.
Yeah.
From that time to now, a lot of good things and bad happened, but we learned the bad ones. You know, it's a good experience, and to move on to better things. So that's
School.
That's why we're here. You know,
That's the
that's
school.
I think that was the process to get here.
Cool. You know, like you say, a lot of good things and a lot of bad things. Sometimes those bad things are part of growth.
Yes.
Because everything that have life, it just grows. Like, you know, sometimes we just grow apart from one another.
Yes.
But, you know, despite all of that, you guys put out a good album. And y'all did a tour. as well, right? Y'all went to Guatemala. How was that?
Guatemala was an experience.
Yeah.
As GNG,
As
like,
GNG.
wow.
Was an experience. We did the city for 2 nights.
Yeah.
We had the Spanish crowd going crazy. The Garifuna people that showed up that night, it was like, wow, we can't believe it's you guys.
So it was kind of like what the Garifuna kids did in Paris.
Yeah.
I believe so.
It was a mirror of that.
Yeah, for Guatemala.
Guatemala. And we did barrios in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Then Nagoya was the last stop.
Yeah, we was going through a lot too, so
we was going through a lot. It was not easy and simple.
Yeah.
But I think the heart is always bigger, man.
Yeah.
But that enthusiasm to have you pushing and the goal is bigger than you.
Right.
You know, you just become like an instrument for your goals. You know, it's like, yo, this is what I want to do. It's been in my mind for a long time. This is my dream. So we just went for it, man. You know, we risked a lot, but we went for it, and we really put mark our name in Guatemala as a GNG band, and it still remains over there today. People still believe in those songs. They still know that name, and that's why I was trying to name myself Eddie Style, but people never let it go. It was like Eddie GNG.
Eddie GNG.
I was like, not Eddie Style.
It's kind of like with Eddie and Legacy.
Eddie Legacy.
They call him Eddie Legacy.
I think that's why those two Eddie, came about.